This is the free motion quilting tutorial for tree bark. I've started kind of in the middle of this video so that way you can kind of get an idea of what this looks like beforehand. It's a series of long lines, very wobbly and wiggly, and overlapping circles, almost like pebbles in a stream. And really I like to think of this quilting design as like a line drawing that you would see, like a black and white line drawing in maybe a book by Roald Dahl, like The Twits is one of my favorite books for children, and it reminds me a lot of those kinds of long line drawings. You want to kind of fill in around the eye areas and make the stitching quite dense. This is a situation where you're wanting to show off your quilting lines. You're wanting them to contrast with your fabric, and you don't want it to look too perfect. You can have mistakes in this filler and it actually makes it look a lot better. Your lines need to be pretty wiggly, but not perfectly, not perfect curves. Really try and just let go with this filler, really relax and get into it. One thing I haven't spoken about is how your body, your muscles play a big role in how you quilt a filler, how relaxed you are. If your muscles are all tense, if your back is tense, if your face is tense, if you're clenching your teeth and your jaw, all of those muscles are just clenched up real tight, you're going to have a real hard time quilting free motion. You want to relax. In fact, actually, your mouth can play a big role in how you quilt designs, especially like this. When you're quilting circles, make your mouth into the shape of an O. And when you're quilting lines, maybe whisper a line to yourself. It might sound hokey, but it really does help. I actually got so relaxed while quilting this filler, my thread broke and I about fell off the chair. So you really can get to a point where it becomes like drawing and you don't think of it. Your needle is your pen and you're simply applying lines to the fabric, and your fabric is like your paper. And so it's just a series of lines and overlapping circles. As you can see towards the end, I really started letting the thread play out quite a bit heavier, and it looked even better, I think. You can play with allowing your lines to get a lot more space between them, or you can leave them close together. Really, this filler was named after tree bark because that's really what it made me think of. The knots on a tree, how the lines, sometimes the bark will spread out around a knot, and sometimes it will stay really tightly packed together. So just kind of play with this one. It's a lot of fun. And this is what it looks like whenever the filler is done. And for more free motion quilting videos, please go to my website, daystyledesigns.com.